Hi folks, welcome to another Blind Abilities iPhone 101 demonstration. Today we'll take a quick walk through the audio messages feature in iOS. The first thing we want to do is double check some of our settings. So I'll first go to Hey Siri, open Messages Settings.
On it. Opening settings for messages.
Settings.
Okay, Siri has opened our Settings app and gone to our Messages screen. If you choose to do it in a different way, you can press and hold your home button until you hear the bell. Or if you have a later version of iPhone, you can press and hold the side button, the power button, and when you hear the bell, just ask to open the Messages settings. And here I am now. So we won't linger on the first several settings because they're basic iMessage settings. But what we want to do is go down to the audio messages feature and see what kind of settings we have there. Let's jump down there now.
Audio messages heading.
There's our audio messages heading, and that's about 2/3 of the way down the screen. If you want to explore by touch to get there or flick to the right, it's about 2/3 of the way down. So let's explore these settings.
Expire after 1 year button.
Here, VoiceOver tells us that these audio messages will expire, meaning they will be deleted automatically after a 1-year period. There are other choices. Let's take a quick look. I'll double tap here with one finger.
After 2 minutes.
Our first choice is to have them deleted after 2 minutes,
Selected after 1 year.
and I have selected the 1-year option.
When you send or listen to an audio message, it will automatically be removed from your conversation history after 1 year.
This is an effort to save some storage space on our iPhones, but I like to keep mine around just in case, so I'll keep mine selected after 1 year.
Messages back button.
Now I'll go back and see what's next.
Raise to listen on. Raise to listen allows you to quickly listen and reply to incoming audio messages by raising the phone to your ear.
This is pretty self-explanatory. If you raise to listen, then the message will automatically play, and we'll show you that in a moment.
Low quality image mode on. When this is on, images sent will be lower quality.
Since I'm blind, the quality of the images is not that important to me, so I have low quality image mode turned on.
About business chat and privacy. Link.
And there's more about privacy if you want to explore a little more. So let's go back.
Settings back button.
We'll get out of settings.
Settings.
Now let's jump into our Messages app. Hey Siri, open Messages app.
Messages edit button.
Let's pick a worthy culprit. I'm going to go to a buddy of mine, Dave.
Dave. One audio message yesterday.
Actually, we played with audio messages yesterday, so it sounds like there's one in there we can listen to just to get our feet wet.
Messages. Dave Dominic. Audio message. 10:12 a.m. 16 seconds. Button. Actions available.
First of all, let's walk through these elements. There's the audio message, but let's flick to the right.
Speaker on button.
This is a button, an on-off switch, which will allow you to listen to audio messages either with the speaker on or not on. Probably would depend on your environment. Let's flick to the right.
Raise to talk. Heading level 2. Actions available.
Here's the equivalent to what we saw on our messages settings screen, which was a raise to listen button. This one is a raise to talk button. So when you raise the phone to your ear, you'll hear kind of a little ding. That means that the iPhone is in record mode and you can immediately start your recording of your audio message. And flicking to the right.
Camera button. Apps hidden. But message. iMessage. Text field. Actions available.
Now there's our normal iMessage text field. Flicking to the right.
Record audio button.
And here's our record audio button. So let's go back and listen to Dave's message and see what he has to say.
Dave. One audio message yesterday. Button. Actions available.
I'll do a single finger double tap and let's listen.
Hey Pete, thanks for that. I didn't realize the raise to talk setting was in there. I went to messages and turned it on. I almost think I just prefer to do it manually though, so I'll probably turn it back off. But anyway, have a good day.
And there we heard Dave's opinion on the raise to talk feature. Sometimes it is inconvenient where you have to actually pull the phone up to your head and speak directly into the microphone when it's at your ear. And the alternative would be to use a single finger double tap and hold to trigger the microphone, which we'll do right now. Let's go on down to the
record audio button.
Record audio button. And I will now perform a single finger double tap and hold to initiate the microphone. And when I release my finger, the recording will stop and I'll have some options which we'll explore at that point. So, single finger double tap and hold. Hey Dave, Pete again, demonstrating the audio messages feature in the iOS Messages app, and I'm using the single finger double tap and hold gesture to trigger the microphone. Thanks for playing along and have a great day, buddy.
Send button. Play button.
Okay, now if we flick to the left from the play button,
send button,
we have our send button, which I'll go ahead and do now with a simple single finger double tap.
Send.
Now let's go in and listen to my last message and confirm that it was sent, and we'll hear what Dave hears when he taps on it on his end of the conversation. Another single finger double tap to listen. Hey Dave, Pete again, demonstrating the audio messages feature in the iOS Messages app, and I'm using the single finger double tap and hold gesture to trigger the microphone. Thanks for playing along and have a great day, buddy. Now let's double check the raise to talk, and I will now raise the phone to my ear. Hey Dave, Pete here. I'm testing the raise to talk feature to send an audio message within the iOS Messages app. Thanks a lot for working with me on this, and have a good day.
Back button.
And I lowered the phone and you heard the ding. Now let's go down and listen.
Send button.
Now, oddly enough, we don't have a play button as we had with our previous message. I'll have trust in iOS and do a single-fingered double tap to send it.
Send record audio button.
Now we'll go back and listen and see what Dave hears.
Your iMessage audio message 9:26 a.m. button. Actions available.
And I'll do a single-fingered double tap. Hey Dave, Pete here. I'm testing the raise to talk feature to send an audio message within the iOS Messages app. Thanks a lot for working with me on this, and have a good day. So there we go. Just a couple of quick points I want to make before we close out. First of all, there's another simple way to send an audio message using iOS Messages app. As I demonstrated in our Hey Siri iPhone101 demonstration, you can ask Siri to take care of the whole shooting match. Hey Siri.
Good morning, Pete. How can I help?
Send audio message to Jeff Thompson.
Okay, recording.
Hello, Jeffrey. It's Friday morning, and I'm just checking in with you. How is everything going?
Great. Send it to Jeff Thompson?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
And finally, keep in mind that there is a time limit on the length of the audio message that you can record in your Messages app. That limit is 2.5 minutes. So don't get too long-winded or iOS will cut you off. That's a quick walkthrough. It's actually a run. It's a race through the audio messages feature in iOS. Very simple and very convenient. Hope you got something out of this. And as usual, thanks so much for listening and have a great day.
When we share
what we see through
each other's eyes, we can then begin to bridge the gap between
the limited expectations and the realities of blind abilities.
The realities of blind abilities.
For more podcasts with a blindness perspective, check us out on the web at www.blindabilities.com, on Twitter at blindabilities. Download our app from the App Store, blindabilities, that's 2 words, or send us an email at info@blindabilities.com. Thanks for listening.